Are you looking for the best budget graphics card for your new gaming build? Are they worth buying? Well, this time we take a look at the best budget graphics card out there in 2015. First of all, there are a few more cards cheaper than the two cards I am showing you today. But these two cards have the best performance price ratio among all the budget graphics cards out there. For spending just a few more bucks, you will get a lot more performance. The best budget graphics card in 2015 is the R7 260X. The 260X had to compete with the GTX 750 for the best budget graphics card now at a similar price point. But after the latest drivers, the 260X beats the 750 in most games, if not in all, which you will be able to see later in the benchmarks. There are much cheaper cards like the R7 250, but the 260X has the best price performance ratio among all the budget cards. The sponsor cards come with a price tag of around $115. To know the latest price, check the link in the description. Let's take a look at the specifications to see what the card has for us. The 260X is built on the GCN architecture. It has 896 trim processors and is clocked to 1.1 GHz, which is really impressive and one of the highest clock cards out of the box. It has 2 GB of GDDR5 memory and 128-bit memory interface. It supports FreeSync, Mantle and True Audio. You will need a 6-pin power supply to power the 260X. You can get away with just a branded 400 watts power supply. Now let's take a look at some real game benchmarks at the highest possible settings to see what the 260X and 750 is really capable of. Here we go. We can see that both cards can handle Dart 3 at decent frame rates in the highest possible settings. When it comes to Tomb Raider, you can play just fine with decent frame rates by lowering a few graphical options. Unsurprisingly, for the final game Metro Light Redux, both the cards struggles to find a decent frame rate at very high and needs to be played at medium and without anti-aliasing for decent frame rates. This is one of the most graphically intensive games out there. But overall the card gives decent frame rates playing without anti-aliasing and most games in medium to high settings at 1080p. Their benchmarks are very close and both of them perform quite similarly, while the 260X has an edge over the GTX 750. So considering benchmarks, the 260X is the clear winner. So the best budget graphics card for now is the 260X. The advantages of the R7 260X is being slightly more powerful than the GTX 750. It comes with more video memory of 2 GB where the 750 has only 1, and having 2 GB of video memory is really important for current games at 1080p. But it is going to need a good power supply and will produce much more heat compared to the GTX 750. Still, if you're really on a budget and you don't want to get a power supply and want to play more of the NVIDIA optimized games, then you can go with the GTX 750. While testing, we found the GTX 750 to be so power efficient that most times the reference model can run even only from the power of the PCI Express 16X slot. Although I won't recommend you to go without a decent power supply of 350 watts. So what do you think? You want to go with the 260X, which is more powerful, or you want to go with the more power efficient and cooler GTX 750? Let me know in the comments down below. Hopefully this video will help you to choose the best budget graphics card for your build. If you like the video, then don't forget to hit the like button. Also, for more tech videos like this every week, don't forget to hit the red subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.